be excited, be excited, be excited, be excited, be excited, yeah, be excited, be excited.
What's going on, everyone? Back again with another video. What you're looking at right now, I'm showing you some of my artwork, what I do for a living. I'm actually an artist, and this is more relevant to this perspective that I'm going to give you. These are actually pages of concept art from a graphic novel that I'm working on, and that's an old painting that I did way back when. But I also do texture mapping. I've done several different projects. I do a lot of modding. That's one of my favorite hobbies to do. It keeps me doing artwork constantly beyond my regular projects that I do, or the projects that actually pay, so to speak. But I want to get right into it and talk about Joe Montana, man. These are exciting times. We're on the cusp of actually possibly seeing history being made. Damon Grow and company have been putting out tidbits every 16th of every month, giving us a little taste of what to expect. And they put out this image just recently, and I was looking at it and I was thinking to myself, man, that's a lot of detail. That image right there is a nice sculpt. If you look at it real close and you look at how the shadows lay on the chest, and it gives you that perspective of the head and the shoulders being a whole separate piece from the shoulder pads, and the way the cloth drapes over the shoulder pads, it looks stretched like real cloth. The pores in the skin. And I actually want to compare this image to another image I found. And I'm actually going to leave a link in the description, and I want you to go check out the process that it took to create this image. This is a Bruce Lee CGI image, and I want you to look at that video, and I want you to look at the process and the work that goes into that, and appreciate what those guys over there that's working on Joe Montana, what they're actually doing. Especially the artists, man. I can't speak for the programmers. I know they do their hard work and do their due diligence, but coming from the art side, man, those guys are really putting in some really good quality work. That's quality. If you look at these two images side by side, you'll notice some of the similarities when you look at the skin and the way the light reflects off skin, the way the skin absorbs light. That's real important. I mean, the texture mapping, that's great, but the most important part is the way light is being handled. And as you can see here, this is like a starter, a base image, where this is where you start before the textures are applied. But I want you to take a look at this next image, which is it's a Richard Sherman head, and I want to talk about the hair. Somebody made a comment about the Joe Montana image, and kind of jokingly said the hair, something's wrong with the hair. But I want you to understand that texture is just an underlayer for when you actually apply the real hair, because we all know Richard Sherman has braids or has dreads, so that's like an underlayer. And that's when I'm telling you about this same Joe Montana image. Most likely that's an underlayer for when you actually add the hair. So say if you're creating a player and you're about to add the hair, well, that underlayer, whatever texture or whatever hair you add, the underlayer would act accordingly, and it would actually fill the gaps and create this illusion that it's a full set of hair. It's kind of tricky how it works. It's hard to explain, but it's nothing to be alarmed about, not at all. And I'm just telling you that from experience and from an artist's perspective. But at the end of the day, man, I just want us to all start appreciating what we might get. And that's on both sides of the fence, man. I want you to understand that Joe Montana fans, Madden fans, we can all benefit together, because this can release the gates and give us the change we've been hoping for. So that was just a quick video. I wanted to give you a bit of an artist perspective, let you know what I think. I think these are exciting times. I think you should be excited. There's nothing wrong with being hyped about it. This is good stuff, and it's some of the best times in the community. So I'll get back at you with more content, but like I said, man, appreciate the work. Peace.